A medical transport provider to the rescue for decades is changing course to better serve its patients. Flight for Life has responded to more than 37,000 missions, providing care in the air, and recently added ground ambulance service. Michael Schlesinger shows us how the changes happening at this nonprofit will help patients in need of critical care.
Trauma 1, taking a SEAM request.
Pilot copies, weather is good, and we've been approved for the flight.
The folks at Flight for Life will never be tone deaf to the role this organization has played in saving thousands of lives since the mid-1980s.
We have that clout in the industry. We have that name in the industry that says Flight for Life. When people call Flight for Life, they know what they're getting. They know they get a crew that's going to come in and treat that patient.
It's a team of medical professionals, including nurses and paramedics. The nonprofit is provided by the Milwaukee Regional Medical Center. For years, there have been 3 air bases, including Waukesha, Fond du Lac, and McHenry, Illinois. In January, a consolidation will be underway. Waukesha and Fond du Lac will merge into one new facility between the 2 bases. According to the organization, the realignment is a way to meet demands effectively and continue the most efficient care possible. You might say all their bases are covered with the recent addition of 2 ambulances called Mobile Intensive Care Units, and another one coming in early 2019. At least 37 new hires are staffing all these vehicles.
You guys ready for medical?
It's a helicopter on wheels. We carry the same crew. We carry a nurse, we carry a paramedic, we have an EMT driver that also has medical background. We carry all the same equipment that we carry on the aircraft. We carry blood on the ambulance. It's the same configuration, just in a one that travels on the road versus flies like a bird.
Matt Reinhardt is the program safety officer at Flight for Life in Waukesha. Just as his title suggests, safety is of utmost importance.
You see ambulance accidents all over the country. It's a very headline thing that gets portrayed out there. You have an ambulance accident. We have a coaching system inside of our ambulance that we pay to kind of watch our drivers, to almost have that like driver in a co-pilot inside there watching them, not necessarily as a big brother, but to coach that driver and to really giving that crew in the back the ability to take care of that patient. Lights and sirens, all that kind of thing plays into it, but we really just want to provide the best care for that patient in the back, and safety, bringing that aircraft SMS, that safety management system, into a ground ambulance sets us apart from other ambulance services. I want that crew to be thinking about how can we do this process safe. We do a lot of training to get these people to be in the right frame of mind, to be, what's my weather, what's our crew configuration, what crew do I have on today. I have my crew members fill out a fatigue assessment at the beginning of their shift so that they know how their crew member that they're working with is doing, because a lot of stuff, the medical errors, man. Medical errors are huge in our industry. It's number 3 for deaths in the nation. So we try to mitigate all that stuff with awareness that showing that crew member. So they do that fatigue assessment. You understand how your crew member is. You're thinking about that patient that you're going to. Until the pilot actually accepts the flight, we don't know anything about the patient. We don't want that added pressure of that patient to be on that pilot to make a decision.
Reinhardt anticipates adding even more of these ambulances in the coming months. This will help allow the fleet to be as solid as the workers behind it.
This crew, what we have, is like a family, and we really watch out for each other. And part of my job as a safety officer is to watch our culture. Yeah, I've been through it. I know what that feels like to have that patient not do well. I understand that. I can go out and talk to the crews, but really your crew, you get in that sick patient, and you get that closeness with your crew members because you did it together, that you watch out for each other, and we know each other's mannerisms, we know each other's emotional states that you get into, and say, you know what, maybe if you get those calls, let's just step out for a little bit and let's talk about it. We do a really good job with stress management that way. The patient is going to get top-notch medical care from either the aircraft or the ambulance. Both of them, same team, same equipment, same level of training, same level of education. That patient's going to be covered.